So, good morning and welcome to Whacky Wednesday here at Overhaul Art and Entertainment Studio. And I am your hostess with all the toast. My name is Kimmy. Kim Overhaul, this right here. If you want to know a little bit more about me, of course, contact me, KimOverhaul.com. I am an artist in the Niagara area for over 30 years of doing art. Over 30 years of doing art. I started back when I was young, starting off with posters and then doing banners, coloring them in with pencil crayon. I remember back in the days, and markers, doing it on wallpaper because I couldn't afford to get the actual big pieces of paper to do banners on. So I did my own banners. I measured them all out and I cut them to size, and then I made the lettering myself and colored it all in. I did a few of those over the course of the years back when I was young and full of piss and vinegar, you could say, and just kind of made its way through the years. And what I loved doing was being a clown. Yeah, being a clown for all those years was great. I really glad that I did get that chance to do that because you wonder all your years if there's something that you really wanted to try and you never got the chance to do it, to actually look at it and go, yeah, you know what, I actually did it. I could say that it was a good time. I could probably, if I wanted to, I could pick it up again if I wanted to. But as much as I love the kids, and don't get me wrong, I love the kids, and it's just a matter of um, keeping that level of not anxiety, definitely not anxiety. It's definitely the opposite of anxiety. Keep that level of serendipity and happiness going sometimes for some kids, and on some days where there's people around you that are trying to be so negative that they bring you down. But, don't let them ever bring you down. And being a clown is probably one of the best things, like I said, that I ever got a chance to do. And I'm glad I did it. I would have, concentrating more on getting, what do you call me? Concentrating more now on doing things that involve art. And I really love doing that. So, of course, I do the cartooning Mondays. And yesterday, I didn't get a chance to get in here, but I was working 9 to 5. I had a Dolly Parton day, and all I have is there's nothing else to say because it was such a bad day that I don't want to talk about it. And I'd rather just talk about cartooning or something else on a wacky Wednesday like today. Because, yeah, what a day I had yesterday. Well, I'm not going to talk about it, but all I got to say is like when I say I enjoy being a clown, on days when it became that I have days like that, I really, really wish I was still a clown. You know what I mean? People, if they saw me in my mask, would probably my mask, my decorated face, I should say, would know. Sorry, I'm trying to do my hair because my hair is, of course, it does its own thing, and I'm just trying to get it under control here while I'm talking to you. Yeah, yeah. So just trying to be happy is when there's a lot of people being negative is tough. And I'm glad that I still keep the stiff upper lip even when people are trying to bring me down. And I'm so blessed. I gotta say, I do. I feel like I'm really truly blessed to be able to come here, and it's almost the end of the year, and I've had a great time uh, doing this year's round of live sequences and hanging out with you guys. And I'm glad that I've got all of you, watching, and that's good. And I really like being an artist is a very emotional thing. You pick up all kinds of things, but what you do is try to keep it. You try to keep everything together, and then just try to and give it better than you receive it. I guess that's the I don't know. But you know what I do know is that I appreciate every one of you out there. I really do. And over the years, I'm just trying to progress to get a little bit better. You can see Bill in the background over there, my little Bill. Hold on a second. I'll go grab him. This is Bill the Cat. Bill the Cat. I've had Bill the Cat since college. Yeah. Yeah. Say hi, Bill. Yeah, I found him at Sheridan College. He was sitting in the window one day, just, like this. And I said, that's got to be mine. So I bought him. And yeah, he's been my companion Oh, the years, gotta say. I have, as well as Bill the Cat here, I have another, um, yes, I do. Yes, there's another. Um, he's a cousin of Paddington Bear. His name's Wellington, Mr. Wellington. And yeah, I love keeping. Sometimes stuffed animals are fun to have. I mean, my husband's allergic to a lot of different things, so he might not be anymore actually now that we're carnivore, but who's to say? But yeah, how do you like Bill? Isn't he awesome? Yeah, one of my faves. Yeah. So, I always had a sense of humor. I always feel that at least the good thing that came out of everything that occurs is that you gotta have a good sense of humor about things, because if you don't, things can get pretty, wacky. And things are pretty wacky for a Wacky Wednesday, right? Oh, definitely. Okay. Let me put him back. Say bye, Bill. All right. Yeah, that's the best you can do. Did I show you this one? This is the thing about this thing is like it does that. Is that right? I mean, the tail goes here, and it sits like he sits like this sometimes, and I'm like, what? Wait a minute, Bill. That's not nice. But he doesn't know what nice is. Okay. See you later, Bill. All right. Yeah, I gotta put that down. Yeah, so I have friends, and yeah, surprising that keep up with me and think that I'm okay, and I appreciate that. What would I do without my friends? Even if they're real or unreal, I still appreciate them just the same. Oh, oh, commercial. Hold on, I got a commercial here. Oh. Ah, there we go. I got rid of it. So, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, I know. It's been a day. I know. So far, so good. Yeah. Sometimes there's things you can see out my window, so I like to leave my window open so you can see. There's my guitar belt. Eventually, I'm going to get a rock and blues guitar belt. And there's Joe Satriani in the background, finger painting there. There's concert tickets and pics from different concerts. And there's my amp. There's my guitars. Yeah, I do have other things that I love to do. And playing ukulele, I'm learning guitar and I'm getting better as we go. And I hope that you're getting better as you go. And I figure, you know what? If the Rolling Stones and Paul McCartney and all those guys can keep going into their 80s with rock and roll, why can't I start now, right? I mean, I was born in the year of the most excellent music, and I think, anyways. But who's to say? We all have our different routes that we're traveling on. That's right. And it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And it's been a great experience so far. Yeah. Being a wacky, wacky life that it is, you know, and that's the fun part. So today, yes, I want to mention that I do have this one book that I've really been getting into, and it's probably going to be very good for me over these next few days going through working with the public. And it'll make it nice, and I've already started my own little journal inside, so I'm sure it's a book. There's a book that's out there for you, and I'm sure that book was for me, and this one is also for me too, the sketchbook. And I want to tell you that I have made comic books of things that I've done, comics of places I've worked at the past, like say Henry's. I've got a comic for Henry's. I've got a comic for when I was working in a factory. I have a comic book for our comic for um, oh my gosh, a few places that I work. Oh, when I was telemarketing, oh my gosh, there's some good telemarketing things that I just had to make cartoons of. You guys, if you've ever been a telemarketer, yeah, I am. I'm sorry that I bug you during the course of dinner. And yeah, sometimes it happens. But, we all have to do things to make a living. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm good at talking, and talking's my forte. Yeah, other than a drawing. And let me show you something. Hold on. See if I can find you something. Oh, I got that one. There's another one. Hold on. Here's another one. Sometimes I have to look at my books to see what's going on. Oh, there's that. I'll show you some of my old artwork. And if you guys are ever interested in my artwork, you want to buy it from me, please contact me. Because like there's that. That's pencil crayon. Like I say, I've always done stuff with pencil crayon. I've always been like big on like just doing it for myself rather than if I see something I like, I will draw it for myself rather than having to download it and stuff. It's a challenge for me, and I enjoy challenges, and that's one good one that we did. I did stuff like that. More crystals with those. I've gotten some things to color in, of course. These are all great for me. I understand things like that. Nice crow that I paint. I pencil crayon as well. And Will Eisner, the Spirit. This is some of the stuff that I did for Inktober back in 2021. Yeah, so you can draw like all kinds of things that you want. The tick. I had my friend that used to draw the tick all the time. Different things that I colored in, and there's lots of stuff to still color in. Yep, I love rope. And rock climbing, it was always fun. Yes, there we go. Give you some ideas of the things that I like to draw. Rock climbing, see. There you go. Jim Carrey. Eat the cat. I'm a doctor. Butthead. Okay. There we go. Yeah. And, oh yeah, there's some. Oh, that's cute, Hibernating. Hibernating there. There you go. Isn't that cute? Little sleepy bear. Vampires. I love vampires. And faces. I love drawing faces. And working with watercolors and pencil crayon. Yeah, lots of cool stuff, I really enjoy doing that, and I love showing it off to you because it's a lot of fun. And if there's anything you want to learn from me, contact me. I don't bite hard. I do get people angry at me, but that's all because they just don't understand my sense of humor. They say, "Are you a natural redhead?" And I'm like, "No. How about that? Yeah, does that get you? Does that get you that that people are just hot-headed?" So people just get angry and put a cap on it. Waiting for that day that you come along and say, "What's your problem?" Oh, I don't want you to know. All right. Anyways. I guess I was one of those kids that they put on me. Does not play well with others. I've tried to play well with others, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. I don't know. No, you know what? I lie because I'm really I'm a nice person, and I don't know why people get like that. People are just weird, I guess. But then again, so am I. Okay, anyways. So with that being said, let me do you a drawing. I'll do you a drawing while you're here. Get this nice dry erase marker that does erase. And I don't know. What should I make you? Oh, let me pull this up. Hold on. Come on, there we go. All right. All right. And let me pull this up so you can see. Da, 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 da. Okay. Isn't that awesome? You should. I don't know if you can see this. I've put some new stuff on my walls. We did a big move over the course of Christmas, and now I have a. I don't know if you can see this or not. I got my David Bowie on the side over here. Ooh, let me see if I can turn you around. There we go. How about that, eh? Is that cool or what? A couple dancers. They got a nice plant there. Looking pretty fancy schmancy. This is my thing to get you to subscribe. Subscribe. And this is Whacky Wednesday. You can see I got it nearby so I can always talk to you guys and give you stuff to talk about. because I want to talk about stuff. And I'm always here. You know what I mean? I can be here. I'm usually here around 11, but I decided to get here early today because I got to work later on and I'm going to have to catch a bus out in this wicked weather that we're having today. All right, so let me do a little bit of drawing for you. Now, what I used to draw, when I used to draw as a kid, I would always be so easy for me to draw just the side of somebody's face. I always thought of it kind of just like that. Side of somebody's face. And I always had it so that, you can make the hair kind of coming down. You can make the ear too later if you want to. But this is something that I've always drawn ever since I can remember. Now, this is the front view. What I started doing when I was a kid is just doing the back view. And I can show you what I mean. Where's my eraser? Oh, there it is. Okay, so back view used to be, you could see this, but then I go like this. You can see the eyelashes over here or something, maybe part of the eyebrow here, but then you would make like a, they were turned and looking in the other direction. Can you see that? Let me just, so they are actually looking over here, like their nose would be, it's like up there, say. You couldn't really see the face, but you could kind of tell from the side. You know what I mean? That was like a side of a face. So that's one idea I used to do a lot when I was a kid, to kind of give people an idea. And the other thing that I used to do, and I showed my great niece this too, and it's not really, it's drawing a person, but it's not really drawing a person because you're actually just doing a shadow, say, so like this. You kind of make like the outline of somebody, and then you can continue to like just kind of fade it into, say, make it look like that's the shadow of a person. Standing from behind kind of thing. Change this so it's they're kind of like, I'm looking up. You know what I mean? Like sun shining down on them, kind of like looks like some weird creature, like a zombie. Ooh. Yeah. Anyways, so I would draw people kind of like that, and then it's kind of easier with a dry erase marker to do that kind of thing. So I would say, if you want to try doing that, just do it basically. There's the head, there's the shoulders, then you go down to it like a triangle shape, and then you add like the legs. And then you can just add in whatever for arms. See, blur your eyes, make sure it looks right. And then, for me, I just dropped my glasses because I got blurry eye vision. I'm like, yeah, that looks like a body making like a form, so you can color it in, like flesh it out like that. And then work on it more and more and more, and build it and make it into a person doing a move. Something like that. They could be bending their arm, looking over that way. Nothing. Faces here. You know what I mean? There you go. You got the beginnings of something. Gotta get you started. Like me, you gotta start somewhere. take a wild stab at things and see how things go, right? That's usually me. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So a little bit of drawing for you today, showing you how I usually do like my usual startup things that I'd love to do when I'm trying to think of something to draw. When I'm drawing people, that's what I usually start with, something like that. When it comes to drawing a background or something, or drawing a person in a background, you draw the background first because then you got to think, okay, your horizon line, and you got to think about where the sun is, kind of thing. Say the sun's over there, kind of thing. So any shadows will come across, will go in like this direction. So say you have a palm tree over here. You're gonna have shadows that go across this way because the sun's coming from this direction, going this way. So, and there's me standing on the beach so much. And the light is going in this direction. So it looks like there's shadow there too. And we can make the waves coming in. Make a nice little coming in there. Make a nice waves. So it's kind of moving in that direction. See? Now we've got like a nice little background started, and we already have our person in place where they're going to be there, standing on the beach, and the shadow. That's excellent. And you can add more things, like you want to add a stone right there. There's a stone on the beach that's closer, but of course the shadow, we fall in the sun. Oh, it goes a little bit that way, so if you look that way, because it's closer to you as well. So, oh, you can't see the shadow. There's a shadow. See there. A little bit like that way. And darker here, and lighter as we go down there. Yeah, okay, something like that, but a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. There we go. There we go. The fun of working live. There we go. Ta-da. Perspective. It's all a matter of how you look at things. Ta-da-da-da. Nice and quick little beach scene. There's a wave there. There you go. Okay. That was fun. Okay. I am a rock. I am an island. All right. So the next upcoming days should be very interesting, and I'm looking forward to anything that may happen that will help me fill up my books full of interesting comics, of course, and maybe something I can put in this one. But I also have, of course, this one here that I've been working on. And like I say, I'm thinking of a portrait. Anybody has an idea of who they want me to do a portrait of with this? Because I can do my usual, but you see a face in there? I can see a face already in there. I can see like there's the nose somewhere over here, and side of the face maybe here. You see it? Yeah. Yeah. I know you're artistic like me. You can think about it. I know. All right. And what else do I got for you? Always draw. Draw whatever you can do. If you love to draw, just draw. I draw everything. Like I said, even John Lennon. I draw John Lennon. Even his funny chin. And Brad Pitt, of course. Brad Pitt, just because he's gotten me out of my funk, and I appreciate that. And I hope he has a great time. Peace out, brother, with a little bit added. I mentioned Brad Pitt just because I think he's a great actor, and I love his stuff, and he's enough to love me back. I appreciate that anyways. So I hope you have a great day, everybody. I know I'm going to go hit the road. I got so many things to do before I have to go. No rest for the wicked. That's the way it usually goes. Hey, I'm up for commissions. Anybody wants to commission me for any artwork, just come and contact me. You guys, you'll have my full attention 100%, and I will do the best job that I can. People are satisfied with my work. They know me. I'm not just chopped liver in this town. I know people know me. And in fact, no, let's not go there. I'm still practicing that monologue. And when I get good at it, you'll be the first. Well, I did it the one time already in front of you guys, but when I get better, I'll be not looking at the words. I'll just be doing it right at you. So thank you for tuning in, and all 40s. We're getting in the 40s. This is great. 50s maybe. I'm looking for more 50, 50, 50, 50, going 50, 50, 50, 45, 45, 50, 50. I try, Anyways. Subscribe. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and keep out of trouble. And keep safe. This weather is really wacky, so I want you to be well and have a great Wacky Wednesday. Thank you.